welcome to Scenes from a Hat. How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for tuning in to Scenes from a Hat, the improvisational comedy show featuring Minnesota comic talent. And let's meet them right now. In chair number 1, we have Mr. Benjamin Manthe. In chair number 2, we have Remy Argentum. In chair number 3, we have M.A. Dorfler. And in chair number 4, we have Victor Littlejohn. Thank you so much for tuning into Scenes from a Hat. The way that we play this game is we draw comedic scenes out of a hat, and our players will improv comic havoc upon them. But before we get started, let's play a little warm-up game of questions only. Let's get everybody up there for questions only. The way that this works is we have everybody play a scene in which they can speak only in questions. If they would happen to mess up, I will buzz them, and they'll have to go to the back of the line, and the new person coming into the scene will have the new question. But before we can play this game, we need a scene for them from the studio audience, please.
Carnival.
They're at a carnival. I like that. You all can decide who's customers and carnies and lions and all that stuff. So, take it away.
Who wants to ride?
Are you the ride operator?
What does it look like?
Are you smoking?
You got a problem with that, Missy?
Isn't that kind of a bad influence?
You want on the ride or not?
What ride is it?
It's safe.
What's that smell?
Haven't you been to a carnival before?
Aren't I old enough to look like I've been at a carnival?
How old are you?
Does it matter?
What rides do you want to go on?
How come I have to go on a ride?
Do you want some cotton candy?
Balloon?
Is there helium in there?
I don't know if it's helium.
Are you sure your dentist is going to want you here?
Why wouldn't he?
Well, don't you think he wants your teeth to be healthy?
Don't I get to, play around for a little while?
Do you know how much sugar is in a place like this?
How much?
Do I have to quantify it for you?
How about we get a hot dog?
Do you know what's in a hot dog?
Not really.
Are you prepared to eat a hot dog?
Do you have hot dogs?
We're at a carnival, aren't we?
This is a carnival?
Can't you tell?
What ride is that?
How can I see it from here?
Isn't it right there?
Right where?
Where the ride's supposed to be.
Do you prefer pronto pups or corn dogs?
Did you see the freak?
Aren't you the freak?
Isn't that rather insulting?
Me? Insulting?
You're not from around here, are you?
Are you a midget?
Do I look like a midget to you?
Don't midgets have short legs?
Do all men play basketball your height?
Are you referring to my height?
I am not getting into that.
Did you see the height on that midget?
Did you see the girth on that midget?
Do you know what the length of that midget is?
Do you know the proper length?
And
Let's see. Oh boy, let's see how much of that makes the final cut. It is 2 restaurants, everybody. Let's set up for 2 restaurants. Always a good time here on Scenes from a Hat because we get to use all the players. We actually even get to use a bonus player. How about Lauren Kincaid? Why don't you come up and be our waitress here on 2 restaurants? Oh, thank you for leaving your litter on my desk. So let's talk about our first restaurant there. We've got Mr. Ben and Mr. Victor. What relationship are they?
A coach and a football player.
A coach and a football player. And why would they be at a restaurant?
Discussing their contract.
They are discussing their contracts because that's hilarious. Well, we'll see if they can make it hilarious because that's what comics do. And we have M.A. and Remy. What are they up to?
Vampire hunters.
They're vampire hunters. Is one of them Abraham Lincoln? Oh, see what I did there? Okay,
That was a bit of a Helsing.
Oh, I hit the wrong pad. All right, so we've got vampire hunters at the second restaurant, and why would they be at a restaurant?
They've each been bit by a vampire.
They've each been bit by a vampire, and they're too afraid to tell the other one. So we'll see how that goes. And how about our lovely waitress? Let's give her a quirk or something to add to her waitressing occupational ability.
She can only ask questions.
She can only ask questions. That is a very good suggestion that it has never occurred to the host, even though we've done questions only about 8 million times on this program. So, you can speak only in questions, and I may just buzz you if you screw up. Okay.
I'll probably screw up.
So we're going to start with the football coach thing going on over there in the left restaurant. And take it away, gentlemen.
So what'd you bring me here for, Coach? I don't understand.
Well, listen here, Jermaine. I told you that your contract has to stay where it is. I can't increase your salary for this year.
Well, what about my yardage?
Your yardage?
My yardage.
Is that a boat?
Would you like a drink?
I'd like several, but I don't know if I can afford them now. This guy's about to cut me here.
Do you have ginger ale?
Would you like ginger ale?
I would like ginger ale. Do you have ginger ale?
Would you like to not cut him?
I'm not going to cut him.
Would you like ginger ale?
I'll take about anything at this point, because, you know what? I mean, I don't have a dime to my name anymore.
Did you lose him?
Yeah. How about you?
I think so. I had about 5 on me.
Why is your shirt buttoned up all the way?
It's cold. Okay?
Uh-huh.
All right. Look,
Do I smell blood?
Now listen, I told you about the smoking. I told you about the staying out late at night. I told you about all of these things that you keep doing. You're setting a bad example for the rest of the team.
And look, that
If I
ain't
were to
even
give
half.
you an increase, yeah, exactly. Are you still shooting heroin?
Only on the weekends.
Gosh, listen. If I gave you an increase in salary right now, the whole team would have to get an increase in salary, and we can't afford it, especially since you're the worst player on the team.
Do you know how many hookers and blow I got coming in
Is
this
this
weekend?
ginger
Who's
ale?
gonna pay for
This
it?
doesn't look like a ginger.
Oh, no, that's nothing. It's nothing.
hello.
What are we guys doing today? We having a fun day? What are we doing afterwards?
I think
What are you gonna get for lunch?
How do you prepare your steaks?
How do you like them, sir?
I've rather like them
How
bloody.
do you like them made? Oh,
Is there something you want to tell me?
What could possibly be the problem? Why are you fixing your hair so much? Is there something you want to tell me?
I'm about to go into roid rage over here.
Yeah, and that's the whole problem. Listen, forget about it. The owners have been giving me too much pressure, and oh gosh, look at the time. All right, you're gonna, Jermaine,
Yeah?
you're cut.
What?
Yeah.
You know, I really like the menu here. How do you feel about Can we get nothing with garlic in it?
Do you
no
guys
Italian.
smell-
You got bitten,
blood?
didn't you? Admit it, you got bitten.
Did you get bitten?
Twice.
Can you smell him?
Hello.
Are you a vampire?
Listen, Jermaine, I really like you. Okay? And
I know I got sick.
I personally
a couple
recruited
times.
you out of college.
I know.
I put my whole career on the line
I'm
for
sorry,
you.
Coach. I'm
Are you
sorry.
making
right?
him cry
All right.
again? Are you just a
I'll
monster? or
look,
what?
I'll go back to treatment. I'll get it cleaned up. I'll be
You
the
will.
player I once was.
And listen, you can come live with me. We'll take you in. We'll adopt you.
Do I get the doghouse?
No, you get the cat house.
Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad this is all out in the open now.
Very much so. Very much so.
Oh,
Now, tell me, else did you bite? Tell me who else you bit.
the football player over there. Sorry.
Where the heck is that waitress?
Oh no.
Get over here!
Hey, 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 hey!
And scene. All right, a rousing start to our episode with 2 restaurants, and thank you, Lauren, for being in that scene. That was awesome. Way to go, players! What did everybody think of that game? All right, let's draw another game out of the hat.
And solo.
Oh,
All right, this is Superheroes. Superheroes. What we're going to do is we're going to have everybody play a superhero and solve a worldwide crisis. Why don't we get Ben, you be our lead superhero, come down onto the acting carpet, and we need a good superhero name for Ben as suggested by our ever-attentive studio audience, now full of pizza.
Catnip Man.
Catnip Man. Okay, let's see what he can do with Catnip Man. And the rest of our superheroes, why don't you all stand up so we're not clomping around on that stage and adding sound that our sound engineers will have to spend millions of dollars to edit out of the soundscape.
We only had $3.75 left after the pizza.
Oh, okay. Well, that's even more serious than I thought.
Just enough for gum.
Back to you, Arthritis. All right. And what is the world... Okay, wait a minute. We haven't solved that yet. What's the worldwide crisis that we need here for this episode?
All the roosters have gone silent.
All of the roosters have gone silent. There have been some really good suggestions today from our studio audience. So, Captain Catnip, you are solving the rooster silence problem with your superhero friends. Take it away.
Hey, I'm Catnip Man. and guess what? Guess what? All the roosters have gone silent. Yes, that's right. Oh, but wait. I need some help. Who could it be? It's my friend Opera Man.
I came here as soon as I could. I heard about the roosters. You need more people. We need some help.
I came as soon as I could.
It's influenza. Lozenge.
I heard we had a oh, thank you. I heard we had a problem.
The silent roosters. What are we gonna do about them?
I don't know. I think we need more help.
I got here as soon as I can.
It's the incredible back scratcher.
Would you like some catnip?
How are we going to solve this problem? I mean, we need the roosters to wake us up in the morning.
Well, you need your back scratched. Everybody's itchy. Everybody's itchy. Look at this dry skin.
Suddenly
It's
you forgot all
everywhere.
about
You know
the
what we
roosters.
should do? I shall teach those roosters how to sing.
Brilliant!
That would be great.
I'm on it.
I gotta stay away from them so I don't make them catch the flu. Oh my god.
Oh, yes. Well, Well, roosters, pay attention. Opera man, let him have it.
Figaro!
Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
Hey! Upper man singing has woken the roosters.
Yes! Now I can wake up and go to work, but why would I?
And scene. Best game of superheroes ever played on this program. Wow. That was a sight to behold. If only you could have seen it here in the studio live and in person. All right, let's move on to our next game. This is Stand, Sit, Bend. Why don't we get Ben and Remy and Victor down to play Stand, Sit, Bend. And why don't we grab at least one of those little stool chair thingies there. And the way that this game is played is we have a scene that is acted out, but at any point in time, only one person must be standing, only one person must be sitting, and only one person must be bending over. And they must not do the same thing twice, or they'll lose 1,000,000 points, but they don't matter, so there's really nothing at stake except their own egos. So, let us give them a scenario upon which they can wreak some comic havoc.
Emergency room.
An emergency room.
Remote control ran away.
Let's save that one. Let's do the emergency room first. And take it away, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, we have a problem. This patient is in serious need. Apparently, the remote is in their stomach.
Oh,
We must operate.
it's a little lower down than that, Doc, let me tell you.
Oh my goodness. Here, okay, here, come here, come over here, come over here, come over here. Up, up, up. Oh!
He shouldn't be in the sitting position. We're going to have to get him.
I should be standing,
Yes.
no doubt.
Let me hear ya. Yep, I can definitely
Oh,
hear
let me hear. Let
No,
me
that's
hear.
my liver.
I can definitely hear the clicker. You can hear it too.
Yeah,
can't
his
you?
liver's over here.
Want me to change the channel?
No, I think you better. Here, bend over.
Jeez. No. Now you just put it on mute.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, maybe we're gonna have to have an incision. Yep.
An incision.
Yep.
All right.
Get him on the table.
All right. On the table.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Doc.
And
Oh. Are you
sorry, no
kidding me?
anesthetics.
I don't need a
Okay.
doc. I got plenty.
Doctor, I need your help over here.
Oh, well, let me see.
Yep.
Keep him up. Nope. All right. I think I got it. We got to stand him up for it to fall out.
Okay.
Get him up. Yep. I think it's out.
Congratulations. It's a Sony.
And scene. Yeah, I'm wiping tears from my eyes because that's how hard I was crying when I was laughing. Wow.
It's always nice when new life comes into the world.
Especially remotely.
All right, I don't like to leave any other comic behind, so let's get MA up there, and how about we get Ben and Victor, and we're going to do another round here of Stand, Sit, Bend, and I was going to save yours because I thought they could do it now, but being that they incorporated it, let's get a new suggestion here from the audience, please.
Cheerios revolted.
The what?
The Cheerios revolted.
The Cheerios have revolted. Maybe let's.
Krispies are arguing. What if they're planning a battle?
Okay, that
Playing a battle between the Rice Krispies and the Cheerios.
the Keebler, you all are
Keeblers
Keebler
versus the
elves,
bees.
and you're having a disagreement.
I'm sorry, what is it?
You're all Keebler elves, and it is really loopy around the set here today.
Yeah,
On
that
scene.
pizza's really getting everybody.
Sponsored by Kellogg's.
You're all the Keebler elves, and you're having a dispute over cookies or something. You guys work it out. Take it away.
General Nabisco just came down and says we have to attack.
I have made so many cookies today. I'm too tired.
Here, well, look at the map.
Well, is it the map down here? Well, pick it up off the floor for heaven's sake. I mean, come on.
All right, now look here. See that? Oh,
Can you see better that way?
Here, let's put it on his back. See this here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
look, I
All
can
right,
see
yeah.
the battlefield from here.
No, you stand up. I mean, come here. Put it back.
All right,
Yeah,
now
there it is.
if we draw a line right here, we
I
can
can't
cut
see the line.
clearly
Yep.
through, and go straight to the heart of the matter.
We can, but her
I'm gonna
heart's
throw
over
up
here.
if I keep
Her
standing
heart is
like
over
that.
here.
I mean, come on.
Can't you see? All right, look.
Now, obviously, okay, come on over here. Let's see. Okay, look. If we take a right here at the kidney, we can go straight to the lower intestine.
Okay.
Hey, wait a
And then
minute.
at that point-
We're not operating on me, are we? We're operating here.
Well, no.
What's wrong with you?
No,
All I
wait a
was
minute,
trying
wait a
to
minute.
do
You
was get the
stand up.
chocolate
Come
in the
on.
right spot.
Oh, I feel
Did you hurt something?
No, I just feel sick.
Oh, you feel sick? Don't throw up. You can't throw up down here because
Shave
you're
next time.
just get over
All
here.
right, okay, look.
All right.
We're gonna drop our bombs right about here at the midriff in the midsection. We're gonna retreat back to the rear.
Hey, don't you retreat to my rear. What's wrong with you? Huh? All right.
You're
I'm a
in the
little
rear with
tired.
the gear. What can you do?
First of all, we're supposed to be making cookies.
Yeah, whatever happened to that?
I don't know. I know that a mixing bowl would be about appropriate right about now, wouldn't it?
Do you have a mixing bowl
All
somewhere?
right, could you bring that blender over here, please?
Why do you...
I'm gonna chop some nuts on her back here.
I am not a table.
Here, sit over here. Okay.
Thank you.
Now... All right.
Let's see. Why use a perfectly good chair for a table when you can use your partner's back? Let me take a moment to thank our sponsor. It is MarsCon for sponsoring today's lunch and indeed this episode of Scenes from a Hat. MarsCon, the convention, is the first weekend in March 2nd through Sunday, March 4th at the Hilton Minneapolis St. Paul Airport Hotel in Bloomington. And be sure and check out their website. Wait, what does it say? Do not spell this out. MarsCon.org. Check out marscon.org for more information. And thank you from all of us at Scenes from a Hat to the folks at MarsCon. Thank you so much. Thank you to GottaGetAT-shirt.com for also supporting Scenes from a Hat. There's no way I can spell that, so you'll just have to Google it. GottaGetAT-shirt.com. They've got great deals. And let's play another game out of the hat. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Quiz Show, everybody. We're going to set up the Quiz Show. And we're going to have an imaginary quiz show taking place right here on Scenes from a Hat with our host, Mr. Benjamin Manthe, and with the rest of our players playing players on the game show. Imagine that. Players within a scene, within a comedy scene.
How ironic.
Ooh. They're really full of pizza. It's been that type of a day. All right, we need a very good game show suggestion.
Name that rodent.
Name that rodent. I like that. Name that rodent. Hosted by Mr. Manthe. Take it away.
Hi, I'm Itchy Bumsky and host of Name That Rodent. And let's meet our contestants, Mr.
Yes, my name is Sid Onnit. I'm an exterminator.
Welcome, Sid. And
Hi, my name is Tilly. I'm a farmer.
Tilly the Farmer.
I know my rodents.
Well, we have an expert in our field. And our third contestant.
Yeah, I'm Tyrone,
Where are you from, Tyrone?
Jersey.
All right, he knows about rodents.
Tyrone from Jersey. We got lots of rats.
Never go there. That's enemy lines.
All right, let's get right to it. Our first rodent is known for taking the lid. Tyrone,
Marsupial.
is it a marsupial? No, it is not.
My mother's underpants.
It is your mother's underpants.
I did not see that one coming.
I
Neither
saw
did
mother's
she.
underpants, though.
Our next rodent is known for getting into tight spaces.
That would be the Armenian armor. It's found particularly in chairs.
Judges,
Ding!
Okay, we'll give it to him.
All right.
And rodent number 3. This rodent is often found on the floor of the emergency room.
The dirty rat.
No, it is not the dirty rat.
Cherries.
Not cherries either. Tyrone!
Would that be the nurse that used the insane stick on Jack Nicholson?
I'm afraid we're going to have to go with that since it was so good. Yes, very good. Well done, Tyrone.
Right.
And our next rodent has a furry back. And it was a tie.
Would that be a Indian cobra?
No, it's him.
Me?
It's you, you dirty rat.
Itchy bumpskin. I'm afraid he's right, ladies and gentlemen. So, now for our lightning round. This rat is a sub-Saharan marsupial. Yes!
Dirty socks.
Yes, that is correct. This next rat is known to make its way into beer bottles.
Ray Liotta.
It is Ray Liotta! This next rodent was the first one launched into space.
Helium, the horrible hexagonal rat.
He knows his rodents. Yes, that is correct. And our next rat, Joe Pesci, found him out in the... Yes!
Pickle Jello.
No, it is not pickle jello. Tyrone, come on!
Pencil in the eye.
That is right. Pencil in the eye. In Rambo 3, this rodent was used to torture... Yes!
What is howitzer?
It is a howitzer! In Deer Hunter, these were used as pets. Time's up. Sorry, Tyrone. That was too long of a gap. And I seem to be out of rodents, so should we call it?
You can never be out of rodents. Can you?
That's your job. You're the exterminator. Tyrone!
Rodents are infinite.
Rodents are in fact infinite. I say we declare Tyrone the winner. Hand him the crown.
And scene. Thank you very much for tuning into Scenes from a Hat. Give another round of applause for our players. I'm Nathan. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.